What do you got to say about this?
Neelathok's story does sound reasonable, considering what I've heard about Anya. However, the best lies are often hidden within truth.
Like, his voice is majestic. Like, I could sit here and talk to him for fucking hours. I don't even know what his gossip is. I think we did introductions and gossip earlier. Maybe you could tell me about this.
You've become a hero to this town, my friend. The shadows have lifted ever since you brought the light to Haragoth.
God, I love this guy. Anyway, I'm going up this way. Distracted. Kane's got me distracted. Oh yeah, an ad will be starting soon. You'll have enough time to like get a drink or like stretch your legs or something like that. But if you leave the stream running and whatnot, it obviously helps me out. Fucking hell, what was I thinking? His voice. I've got like the books as well. So I just really recently had my birthday. Like, oh, hello, what is this? See, I remember this. This is what I was thinking about with that last place. I want to touch it. Abdon. All right, we'll come back to that. Yeah, I literally just had my birthday like last month, right? And I got like the box set of all the Diablo books. I already had the Book of Cain, like the individual, like unique, special, fucking whatever edition Book of Cain, and I loved reading through it. But now I've got like a second version of like the Book of Cain, and it's not quite the same. And pretty much, I've got like a couple of days off from stream in 2 weeks from now. It'll be like my 1 year affiliate anniversary. So I'm taking a couple of days off and stuff. And yeah, I pretty much intend to read the shit out of those books that week.
Not enough mana.
Oh man. I wish my mana would stay a little bit better. I don't think... Is it replenishing? Yeah, it is. Good. I don't think that's where... Why are you guys red? I back the Unleash. I love the names of the characters too. So I love the fact that this is back before they had like just automated systems that would just automatically just name something. No, somebody had to sit here and come up with these names uniquely for every fucking character, and I love it. Ugh. Like, yeah, okay, some of them probably not the super creative ones. Like, you know, when you go between the different areas and it's kind of the same character that you're fighting, but it's slightly different color. I get it. It would be very hard to create a whole bunch of, like, unique characters and stuff that way, but still, I like what they did. Hello. Special Greaves. Hang on. That's a 23. And I can't fucking use them. It's fine. I'm a little bit mad. That time I'm a little bit mad. That's so mean. I was like, oh, finally, some like Greaves that I can use. Now I don't want to go any higher than this because this will take me up out of here. Let's get the corner down here. I was so excited then. I'm like, oh, you know, a special type of Greaves that are stronger. And then I looked at like the, what was it? Strength? Yeah, I'm nowhere near that. What was that specifically? 70. I'm supposed to, let me clarify. I am supposed to be at about the strength of 70, and I am nowhere near that because of what I'm doing. Realistically, all these points and stuff, what I should be doing is kind of this, okay? So you get 5 points at a time, right? So I should be putting about 2 points into strength, 2 points into dexterity, 1 point into vitality, 2 points into strength, 2 points into dexterity, 1 point into energy, and then repeating that process so that strength and dexterity is just fucking tank, okay? That's basically what I'm supposed to be doing. Ideally, not even putting points into vitality, but buffing into energy for mana, so I can actually have attacks, and when I do attack, they're extremely strong. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. I do understand how to do this. That's just not how I'm playing this playthrough. And fucking hell is it difficult. Although I didn't notice this. Fire resistance. Cold resistance. I didn't realize. Wait, I've got something that does all resistance. One of these. I think it's my amulet. Yeah, all resistance. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, I forgot that it showed you. I just haven't even looked down here yet. It's like it hasn't registered. If I took it back to normal one, yeah, see, that stands out to me much more. I was going to say I've just never noticed this. The funny thing is when I'm reading this, I understand this so much clearer for some fucking reason than this. Like, I know it's pretty and decorative and spaced out and nice and stuff, but I like this better. This is literally the meme where you have, like, you know, they're showing off what the really nice car, and they're like, that's nice, but I like this better. Like, that's exactly what it is. Actually, I missed a box there, I think. Yeah, wooden chest. I do have space for that. Not for long. I've got space. I might have to go back. I'm going to go down here and see let's go. I think she's down here. I think Anya's down here. This thing. So I remember when I was young being afraid of this thing. I remember what I did is I went all the way around the back here just to get a look at it. Just so that I could see it without accidentally walking up on here, because I thought if I walked up even onto here without clicking on the portal, I thought that I'd accidentally, like, entered the thing. And I remember, like, I think my brother found this, because my brother and I used to play this a lot together, and occasionally, like, my dad would jump in stuff, right? But I remember we were running around and he found this and he's like, oh my god, come look at this cool thing I found on the map. And it's like this hellfire pit portal thingy, whatever. And I ran over and I looked at it and I remember being, like, scared to go in here. I'm like, oh no, it's probably going to be like a boss battle. Like, is this where we fight Baal? Like, young me thinking, okay, there's no possible way that, you know, I don't know, the other quests that lead up to him might need to be done first. I'm like, oh, it's time. It's time. We've got to go. We've got to fight Baal now. Like, that's just where I went with it, you know? Come on. Can I go in it? Oh, I had to be closer. God, it's so awesome. Yeah. No, that reminds me of, like, the Hellforge area that we're in. God, I love how they did, like, the magma and stuff. I wonder if this place has bats, too. Or, like, you know, the pit fire things that were going up and down at the same time. Obviously, I have to go this way, but I'm just sightseeing. You know how it is when you gotta, like, I don't know. Where are we? I guess Abdon. That's essentially where we are. I'm trying to see what the shape of this is supposed to be, but I can't figure it out. Oh, it's completely different. It's almost like a wolf, almost. Or like a very angry alpaca, llama, perhaps. Okay, come on. You guys can see this, right? So here's, like, the muzzle. Okay. This bit's a little muzzle. Then you've got, like, a strap over here, like a donkey kind of strap, rein type muzzle harnessing. And it's eye, and then it's, like, ears and stuff. You guys seeing the llama, right? You guys are seeing it? Because I sure as fuck am. Alright, let me go back to town and sell off my shit. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing.
Not in town.
I don't know if I ever saw that before, but I already know I'm not going to be fighting a very angry fucking alpaca llama situation, right? I already know that. Oh, faster run walk. I don't even have faster run walk at this point. It would be hilarious if I had to fight an angry... Well, technically there are goat people in this. Can I want to just put, like, one or two... You used to be able to hold down a button and it used to separate this. You used to... Is it shift? No. I thought it... Fuck! Give me that back. I'm like, oh, I used to be control something, and then I immediately hit control, and it's like control left click to sell. Yeah. That was on me. Give me that. Alright. No, I don't want to buy that. Just to let you guys know, like, I usually I play, like, older games and stuff on, like, random game night, which is like my Wednesdays and stuff, and I do have this kind of effect with some of them, like Need for Speed Underground and sometimes Warcraft and all sorts of stuff, where I just don't remember shit, and I do some of, like, the stupidest stuff, not because I'm, like, trying to do it on purpose, but because I legitimately just can't fucking remember. And Diablo is one of these ones where I'm running around doing this shit all the time, and I'm just having the greatest time of my life playing it. Like, that's all it is.
Afternoon.
It's just pure fun and enjoyment. Let me see it in the other form. Yeah, see, I remember these. It looks better now, admittedly. It was like with this. Okay, so we had this really fun moment when I got splint mail, and I used to think that splint mail was made out of wood, because when you make it like this, if you just bear with me for a moment, can you see the kind of barrel, almost kind of wood-like texture out of this, right? And it says splint mail. So my thoughts when I was young was that this was wood armor, right? And it made no sense that we went from wood armor to like metal armor, like plate armor, and then to like this gothic plate stuff, which by the way, awesome naming. And like the gauntlets, and like we had like the gauntlets, and then where were the greaves? The fuck are greaves? They're like something else, aren't they? So that's another, oh, that's a higher chance to cross. Too bad I've got like shit in this. But still, that's a 10% chance to cast Frost Nova. Like, that's the funny thing is, oh, it's darker. Hang on a sec. Fuck it, I got the money for this. Hang on a second. Yeah, look this way, yeah. It's fucking purple. The shit. No, show me. That's blue. Definitely blue. Almost no difference there, right? And I take it back, and it's clearly purple. And this is like some kind of seafoam shit. Oh my god. Also, these gloves, I really do wish that these resonated purple. Because this is, like, I see this now, and this is it looks like such a fake color. There's a few colors that Diablo has added in that just kind of, I'm too zoomed in, that it kind of just look off. Like with the dude over this way, what's the fastest way to get to him? It's like down here. What's your name, mate? You. Okay. So he looks okay there, right? But I never really remembered him wearing kind of gold armor, right? Not like this. Come back here, mate. Just stay still for 5 minutes. Yeah, that's perfect. Just stay there. See how it's like silver and gold and armor and stuff, like my stuff looks like proper armor? Like that's what they've made it look like. Come back here, mate. I'm not done with you. Look, I'll talk to you if I have to. Okay. And then we change it over, and he's got like this like weird dark blue and gold. And I just don't remember it. Like, it could have always been that way. I just don't fucking remember it. I also do have a preference for, like, the butt flap armor. Way more than, like, her, like, full fucking Roman kind of skirt armor. But that's just me. That's just, I've played this a lot in the old style thing, and butt flap works. Alright, back to here. Alright. Oh, man. This is kind of like, I do hope that, like, Triantha gets to see some of this, because this is, he didn't get to see the, Halls of Chaos. And I feel like as our Chaos Senpai, he would have loved that. It was Diablo's home, you know. Whoa, shit. Fuck, something was close by. What are you attacking? Imps and Bloodlords. See, there are like goat people in here. That's actually more of like a Tauren kind of thing. It looks cool. I don't know if I've come across them yet. Oh, man. I just to let you know, I like move through here slowly because I'm looking at everything. Like, mate, I want to like see what the fuck these things are. I expect them to be fuzzier. His leg is a lot fuzzier than the rest of him. I expected him to be paddable quality. Oh man. What is this? A hidden stash. Oh, that's right. They're like little capsules of, I think they were like globes or something, weren't they? It was Diablo 4. Fucking hell. I've got a little bit of like cross memory stuff going on because I've played one of the other Diablos pretty recently. Like, that just looks awesome. Oh, I narrowly dodged that. I feel like I do remember fighting you guys, but let's swap back onto this for a second so I can actually see one of them. Yeah, I do. Run back, run back. Nope, not that. There we go. The buttons are right next to each other, so I accidentally fuck them up occasionally. Next time I see one of the cow demon things, the Bloodlords, I want to see what they used to look like, because I don't quite remember. Did I forget to? I forgot to sell that out of my inventory. It's okay. That's not going to help me moving stuff over to there. Fuck it. I have like several town portals. It's not like we're like not going to have enough. Tell you what. No, I can't fit that. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I can. If I move this over, I just want to have everything out where I can see it so I don't have to go in here. Yeah, there we go. It would also have given me more space to like pick up something like this. Alright. There we go. Using the fucking poodle noodle properly. Alright, actually go up to her because I need to heal.
Salutations.
And I need one more of those. All this. The music here just makes me so happy. I also love using like the staffs and stuff. I know they're for sorceress, but they remind me of, you know, the original Diablo, how they had like the monks. I think you had rogue, monk, and something else. I don't really remember. I know like my brother used to play with monk a fair bit, and I played with like, obviously I played rogue. That was the only one that mattered to me. But yeah, I remember there being other classes and stuff. I just don't remember what specifically. And I remember the D1 was fighter, sorceress, and rogue. Maybe it was sorcerer. The D1 expansion that added monks. Ah, yeah. Well, we probably got that too. I was a really big fan of Diablo since I was like quite young. So if I had enjoyed it, I would have pushed for more at some point. You know, back when games were actually like somewhat semi-affordable and were kind of good value because they lasted forever. Yeah, my parents didn't really have too much of a problem with getting stuff like that back then. And I played the shit out of Diablo. We didn't need to get another game for... I'm actually trying to have a think about that. We got Diablo, we got Warcraft, Starcraft. I had like a couple of other like basic like DOS games and stuff. I had Monster Hunter Madness. No, not Monster Hunter. Fucking hell. Monster Truck Madness. I had that. What else do we have? We had Red Dead Rampage. We had some other stuff. I don't remember all of them. I had Fuzzy's Mini Golf. You know, basic like little games and stuff. My dad was kind of like a geek, so we spent like a lot of weekends and stuff going to like, you know, like yard sales and stuff to see if we could just pick up some like secondhand cheap games. Back before you really had like retailers that would kind of sell secondhand games all the time. Or alternatively, we would we'd borrow from Video Easy, which is kind of like the Australian version of Blockbuster for anybody that's not sure. I can't hit you guys through there. Yeah, we'd just like borrow a game for the weekend or whatever. And like, or the week, or whatever it was, and we'd just like play the shit out of it and stuff. So we got to like play a lot of stuff that way. What do you guys look like? Yeah. See, I remember that. Fuck, I'm dying. Whoa, shit. Fuck off, mate. Jesus. You enhanced. Hold up. Decoy it. Decoy it and let's move back. What are these? These are Bloodlords. Look, I don't care how much mana I've got. Why are they so strong? Well, to be fair, it could just be because, like, my stats aren't that strong, but that's fine. Yeah. I can cast you over... Can I cast you over there? No? I can cast you forwards, but not that way. It's fine. Let's complete this. I also like the fact that they had stuff like this, too, which I don't remember being exactly like this. Yeah, much more metal. Ah, oh, it's so great. Fucking hell, I love this game, eh? But, yeah, I guess, like, we did... What did you do? Have, like, hell and stuff like that. I remember when... I think the add-on to Diablo 1 was, like, this, kind of like this, like, little cave or something off to the side on the map. It was, like, a very basic kind of map, and you'd have, like, off to the side, you'd have this, little, like, pit of hell kind of thing. And you could choose to go over there, like, cross the bridge or whatever, and go into, like, the gates of hell, or... whatever the fuck it was. It wasn't like the gates of hell. It was like, it was kind of like as if like hell had kind of like cracked through the earth, realistically. At least that's what I remember. I remember playing it a lot to the point that, like, my brother and father were, like, super fucking sick of playing Diablo with me. And then we ended up getting the next Diablo because I was obviously a super fucking fan of it as a kid. And then we played the crap out of that. And then I just remember this one day, Dad came home with, like, the Lords of Destruction expansion. And I'd never seen an expansion to a game before. And that was, like, my first experience with such a thing. And I loved it. I loved it so much. It didn't matter to me that they added extra characters or anything like that. Like, I don't even remember specifically what it added. Like, that's the thing, is like my brain just overwrote all the files related to Diablo 2 and just went, this is good. I got a flawless diamond. Fuck yeah. I wish I had have had that for that. I can't just take this shit out of here, can I? No. There is a way to, like, unsocket stuff, and I haven't remembered it yet. And I feel like it's to do with, like, the Herodic Cube, but I can't remember. That's fine, I'll fucking figure it out. Eventually, I'll sort stuff out. I remember those.
I am
the weird little bone tombey thingies. I could fit this. Maybe. Might have to drink one of these potions or use a thing. That's not really where I want my mana to be, but okay. Look, it'll do for the moment. It'll give me a couple of mana, and then worst case scenario is I fuck it up. We go back. Yeah, I don't know. Whenever I played this or Warcraft, I get into, like, super fucking, like, nostalgia time. Like, last time I was playing Warcraft 3 Frozen Throne specifically, I ended up going to, like, a deep conversation about, you know what, like, old phones were like? And how, like, you didn't just have automatic data for, like, browsing the internet and stuff. Like, if you wanted to download an MMS and stuff, it used to actually cost you, like, a fair bit of money and whatnot. And yeah, it's kind of funny because sometimes I get somebody that's, like, not as old as I am, and they either don't believe me that that's, like, how the world was, or it's kind of like, oh my god, that's what the world was like. And yeah, it's sort of just funny to think back on because, like, so much has fucking changed. I don't give a shit if somebody thinks I'm being old thinking this sort of stuff. Like, thinking back to, like, things that were, like, interesting and very different to now. Ain't no fucking crime with that. I wish I could have... I'm gonna have to start getting rid of some of these runes, though. Yeah. I don't think I need this much health. I might see if I can replenish it with just mana as I get it. I'm not getting mana. Or I'm getting it and I'm using it, like, straight away. Bit of a problem. So, on Act 1, right, in the rogue encampment, most of this was filled up to here with just health and mana, and I don't think we got rejuvenation potions yet. I think I just had, like, rows of health and mana, just the better stuff. Whatever I found that was, like, a little bit better, so I wouldn't have to buy it. And then I went ahead and I got a Tome of Identification, and then I immediately just got Deck of Cain. I'm like, I don't need this. Just throw it at whoever was, like, buying shit. And, yeah, after that, I don't know, I just love the fact that I can just go talk to Cain to get something identified. Alright, and I'm pretty sure I emptied out all my inventory. This thing, see, I remember these. Yeah, they used to kind of have this weird pulsating thing. I kind of miss that. It kind of made it feel like there could be an enemy in there, you know? Fair enough, I do not remember this area. I guess I kind of mentally lumped it in with the Pandemonium Fortress. Kind of all the areas around there, you know, last act. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't remember this. Which is great. I fucking love, like, exploring all this and finding these areas and it's being like this. And I'm like, cool, I don't remember. I heard you fucking make a creepy noise at me, you bastard. I don't know. I'll maybe kill him. Oh, wait. There's a super healing over here. You can have the decoy. I like the fact that... Okay, so my helper... I'll get into her inventory in a second. So she has all my old stuff, okay? She gets my hand-me-downs. That's how I work with my helper. They don't get my level stuff or better. I get the good shit. So she's got all of my, like, hand-me-down stuff. And a lot of it has, like, causes monsters to flee. Which has actually been really super useful. for me. I also feel like I had a better bow than this originally, but that's fine. They're kind of, sort of, to a degree, randomized. I do remember with the gear, so I think the way that the randomized kind of worked was that they had a scale that they could kind of slide the stats and stuff between, and a selection of like different things. Oh yeah, this looks like trapped me. No, I was ready. I was fucking ready to go. Yeah, anyway, look, the items used to have kind of like a sliding scale. So if it had, let's not look at one of those set piece things, but like this, for instance, it would have the option to have, I don't know, increase whatever the magical items are. It would have like, I don't know, 2 to 3, I think, magical things depending on its name. So sturdy, of dexterity, whatever, isn't really that special. Like that one's set piece. This one is basically the one that I can kind of like work with, is that it's several items down here of what it can do, and its range of damage that's enhanced moves around depending on what it puts into the magic items and stuff. I remember that being a thing that, like, you could kind of get two of the same thing and one would be a lot better than the other. And I don't know, I never noticed specifically if they did that with any of the future Diablos, because a lot of what they focused on was, oh, you like how this looks? Cool. You can, like, you can put that image over other shit item, or you can put that look over better quality item, or something like that. Or the latest one Diablo had was that you can just take basically the stats from whatever the item is that you like the most, and apply that to whatever item you like the look of, kind of thing. They like reversed it. I never really liked it. I didn't mind that with the Herodic Cube, you could kind of like have, I don't know, I had like a black raven that flew with me everywhere with that. That was the only thing that I did enjoy, was like this like little familiar that would run around with me, and it was just like a little raven that did basically nothing. It just flew with my person. That was my demon hunter though. But aside from that, I didn't really see too much benefit. Like, I understood the purpose for the people that were using it, because I did do a lot of the riffs and stuff with friends that cared about those. Again, I had a max character called Kelly. She had to be a demon hunter, unfortunately, because I didn't have, you know, like an Amazon or a rogue or anything like that in Diablo 3. And yeah, I basically like helped everybody else with like their leveling and stuff. I guess this was just a little side adventure. This is nothing special. I thought she might have been down there. Oh, the crystalline passage. Man, I remember that. Okay, so further up here, it'll be either up here or on the side. And I think it's usually on like the side, but it randomizes as well. That's my inventory. Thick with it. Yeah. I also like the fact that depending on, depending on where you go through, the map will also kind of lightly randomize. I was talking about this with the rogue encampment. You know, when you come out of the rogue encampment, like, for me, most times it sent me out the bottom end kind of thing, where there's like the river. It would, for some reason, oh, hello, you're special. No, stay back. Yeah, there you go, you can play it for her. Oh, my helmet looks like the standard helmet. It doesn't go blue. Huh. Yeah, it would send me across the bridge out into, you know, the, whatever the first area is. And depending on, like, if you logged out of the game and you logged back in, like loaded back in, it would, for instance, randomize it that now you're leaving out of the top of the map or one of the sides or something. I don't have a lot of spare space, but it's fine, we can work with this. That's actually not a bad brandy stock. I don't think that counts as like javelin stuff, I don't think, but it's fine. I don't really use it anyway. But, Arreat Plateau. Oh my god, that just stopped me in my tracks then. So, when I arrived at the town, the first thing I kept saying was, I'm like, I'm finally at Mount Arreat and stuff like that. And I'm like, I understood that's not where we were. but like this is kind of leading up to it. Oh man, I do really love this area. So there's a couple of areas in Diablo I like a lot more than others. Hey Vicky, thank you for follow. Also, my follower goal just hit off then. My 325th follower, which is pretty fucking awesome. Welcome in. So I love the Rogue Encampment. I love Loot Ghislaine. I love Loot Ghislaine so much. What the hell is casting that? Yeah, I don't have the mana. What is it? You? None of these guys are special. So Rogue Encampment, Loot Ghislaine, and here. These are my 3 places that I like the most. Cross Docks and